Ego tripping. There may be a reason why. Nikki Giovanni. All hail the queen. I was born in the Congo. I walked to the Fertile Crescent and built the Sphinx. I designed the pyramid so tough that a star that only glows every 100 years falls into the center, giving divine perfect light. I am bad. I sat on the throne drinking nectar with Allah. I got hot and sent an ice age to Europe to cool my thirst. My oldest daughter is Nefertiti. The tears from my birth, pains created the Nile. I am a beautiful woman. I gazed on the forest and burned out the Sahara Desert with a packet of goat's meat and a change of clothes. I crossed it in 2 hours. I am a gazelle so swift, you can't catch me. For a birthday present, when he was 3, I gave my son Hannibal an elephant. He gave me Rome for Mother's Day. My strength flows ever on. My son Noah built new ark, and I stood proudly at the helm as we sailed on a soft summer day. I turned myself into myself and was Jesus. Men intone my loving name. All praises, all praises. I am the one who would save. I sold diamonds in my backyard. My bowels, my bowels deliver uranium. The filings from my fingernails are semi-precious jewels on a trip north. I caught a cold and blew my nose, giving oil to the Arab world. I am so hip, even my errors are correct. I sailed west to reach east and had to round off the earth as I went. The hair from my head thinned and gold was laid across 3 continents. Oh, Sister Nikki, I am so perfect, so divine, so ethereal, so surreal. I cannot be comprehended except by my permission. I mean, I can fly like a bird in the sky. The name of that poem is Ego Tripping, and that's what I think about. And it's hard for us not to, after all we've been through, after all we've endured, after all that we've survived for 400 plus years, and it continues. Make no mistake about it, it continues for people that look like me. Okay, but it's hard. It's hard not to think about the ego tripping when I look at some of the latest rap beefs that are going on right now. And you'll have to excuse me. I'm old school, very old school. So I've seen what can happen when folks start going back and forth and warring with each other. Thank you, J. Cole, for saying, hey, I'm done. Take my name out of all that nonsense. One love. I was just listening to Self-Destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. I never had to run from the Ku Klux Klan. I shouldn't have to run from a black man, because that's self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. Come on, man. Is that how we sell records nowadays? The Game, Love You to Death. Now you coming out against Rick Rose? Come on, man. I don't know. I ain't an entertainer. I don't know how folks get down. People smarter than me are advising these folks, or maybe they're just thinking, shit, If Kendrick can do it, if Drake can do it, and they moving and moving sales and profits are coming in and everything's going up, shit, why can't I do it? Rick Rose, you wing stop lemon pepper loving fat. Come on, man. When does it stop? Will it stop? Is it all a game? It's all a game. Everybody has fun until who shot you? Ego tripping. I'm about to get off into, I still have a few minutes. I wanted to cover two topics. Remember, all my young black girls and boys, you are a God. When you look in a mirror, there is no mystery God. You are a God. All right. Remember that. Carry yourself like that. Think like that. Always. We're about to get into a professional business series. Specifically, specifically for because I'm hearing it all the time when my wife comes home from work. Okay, I want to make it be known. Can you see that? Can you see the title? Only got under 4 minutes left. Okay, because I promised to stay under 10 minutes. The discipline of teams. This is from 1993. Okay, the discipline of teams. It's in Harvard Business Review. John Katzenbach and Douglas Smith, okay, wrote an article, and we're going to delve deeper into this later on. There's a difference, in case you didn't know, there's a difference between working groups and teams. You understand what I'm saying to you? You can't just put a group together and all of a sudden say you're a freaking team. It doesn't work like that. All right. And we're going to delve into this deeper later on because I just a few excerpts, if you don't mind. Groups don't become teams. Groups don't become teams because that is what someone calls them. Nor do teamwork values by themselves ensure team performance. The fundamental distinction between teams and other forms of working groups turns on performance. A working group relies on the individual contributions of its members for group performance, but a team strives for something greater than its members could achieve individually. Now, I'm a sports guy, sports person. Think about team sports. Think about team sports. Take football, for instance. Everybody loves football, right? I'm talking about the American version. I love the European version as well. But the American or the world version, excuse me, not just the European version. Sorry about that. The world version. Most popular sport in the world, or at least in the top two, top three. Okay. Teams. All your greatest quarterbacks, they don't exist without a decent to above average to superior offensive line. You understand what I'm saying to you? I go back, I think about the Dallas Cowboys. Every single, and when I say the Dallas Cowboys, I'm talking about Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman. What they were able to accomplish behind an offensive line, whom I believe, I'm probably wrong, but I don't know, that all of the members of that offensive line are probably in the Hall of Fame. Eric Williams, Nate Newton, Big Mark Sapolo, my center, Jesse. No, he was with the 49ers. I'm sorry. But that offensive line, oh man, Big Eric Williams and all of those cats. Oh wow. Okay. 922, discipline of teams. Remember that. Sports, any arena, just because you call yourself a team doesn't mean you're a team. Ego tripping. Sister Nikki, thank you for that. Until next time, thank you for allowing me to come into your living room or into your home, into your existence for under 10 minutes. Until next time, Denmark. Peace, love, and happiness.